Hello, today I am answering the questions of the speaking part in practice test 3. In part 1, the first topic is places. We got describe a place in your city or town where you like to go in your free time. Well, to be honest, I don't really have one single special place that I always go to, but there are a few places I really enjoy visiting when I have some free time. For example, I like going to shopping centers because they have everything in one place: restaurants, clothing stores, and sometimes even cinemas. I also enjoy spending time at beaches, especially here in Santa Marta, where the weather is usually sunny and the views are beautiful. Sometimes I go with my family or friends just to relax, walk around, and enjoy the sea breeze. The second question is, why do you like to go there? The main reason I like going to these places is because they allow me to distract myself from my daily routine. Life can be quite stressful with university assignments and responsibilities, so going out, maybe to the mall or beaches, feels like a little escape. I can socialize, eat something nice, or just enjoy the view, and that helps me recharge my energy. Also like to go to restaurants and things like that. The other question is there anything you don't like about it? Yes, sometimes these places can be too crowded and noisy, especially on weekends. That's why there are days where I usually prefer to stay at home or visit friends and family instead. I guess it depends on the mood that I have. Sometimes I want to go out, and sometimes I want peace and quiet. Is it a popular place for people in your city? Why or why not? Definitely. For example, the Parque de los Novios and the Bahia are very popular. They attract both locals and tourists because they are beautiful, safe, full of restaurants and cultural activities. These places have become iconic in the city. The another topic is the internet. How often do you use the internet? Honestly, I use internet every single day. It has become an essential part of my daily life. What are some things you do on the internet? I mostly use it for university works like doing research and submitting assignments, but I also use it for social media, watching videos, listening to music. It's also very helpful for staying in touch with family and friends. Do you prefer shopping online or in real stores, and why? I prefer shopping in real stores, especially when it comes to clothes, because I like trying things on before buying them. It's easier to check the quality and make sure the fits well. But for books or electronics, I don't mind shopping online because it's convenient sometimes. But I like the experience more like in real life. The second part in the practice test 2 is about hobbies. It says describe a hobby you enjoy doing. One hobby I really enjoy is dancing. I have been dancing since I was a child, and over the years it has become something very important in my life. To practice it, I don't need much because here it says what materials or tools you need for it. Just comfortable clothes, good music, and enough space to move. Sometimes I also take classes with the academy. The other question says how you learned to do it and explain why you enjoy it. I first learned to dance when I was about 3 or 4 years old. My parents enrolled me in a small dance academy near my house. Later, I practiced at school and even at family events. Over time, I have tried different styles like afro, salsa, hip hop, contemporary dance. I enjoy it because dancing, firstly, it helps me to stay active and healthy. It's a fun way to exercise without feeling like I'm doing a workout. Secondly, dancing allows me to express my emotions and creativity. When I dance, I feel free and more confident. Finally, it's a great way to connect with people who share the same passion. The third part, we got again hobbies. It says, what hobbies are common in your culture? In my culture, dancing is one of the most common hobbies. People also love playing sports, cooking traditional food, spending time outdoors. Music is also very important in our culture, so many people play instruments or sing, inclusive as a hobby. Are there any hobbies that you think are not worthwhile? I believe all hobbies can be valuable if they make someone happy, but maybe spending too many hours on video games isn't very productive, especially if it affects the studies or also work. Why do people have hobbies? People have hobbies because they help them relax and reduce stress. They also give people a chance to explore their interests, develop new skills, and socialize with others. How important is it to encourage children to take up hobbies? I think, in my opinion, it's extremely important. Hobbies help children discover their talents, learn discipline, and build confidence. They also keep them engaged in positive activities, which is good for their development. How are hobbies now different from hobbies in the past? Nowadays, hobbies are often more digital, like gaming, blogging, creating content on social media. In the past, people prefer outdoors or handmade activities like maybe craft, gardening, or reading. Has modern life limited the time we spend on hobbies? Yes, I think so. People are busier with works, studies, technology, so they have less free time. However, many still try to find a balance because hobbies are essential for mental health and happiness. If you do something that makes you happy, you're going to be happy with all of the things that you have to do. That was all. Thank you.